Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Thursday. My headband's gonna fall off my head. What is up with everybody today? Yeah. I don't know why I insist on singing all the time. I don't know why. I don't know. So I got on a power hour this morning and I was like singing everything, and one of the girls on my team was like, "Oh my gosh, do you wake up with a song in your head too?" I'm like, "Is that weird?" She goes, "No, because I do it too." I was like, "Okay, then yeah, that's what I do every morning." Every morning I wake up with some song in my head, and it's totally random. I don't even remember what it was this morning, but I was singing it everywhere. It's just the way I am. I don't know. Anyway, so hello. So we are going to do something a little bit different today. I'm not going to cook for you guys because I'm going to give you some other tips. So as you guys jump on, say hey, let me know where you're coming in from. What are you guys having for dinner? Because I'll be completely truthful. I have the menu planned out, but it doesn't have, it does not have like specific meals for specific days. It just has, okay, these are the meals we can have anytime during the week. And so, Gabby asked me what we're having for dinner, and I'm like, I don't really know. I mean, I know what we could have. So you guys let me know what you're having for dinner, and maybe that will give me some kind of inspiration as to what I really want to do. Dinner time and listen to Jenny. Well, that's awesome. So anyway, as you guys are jumping on, say hey, let me know where you're coming in from. If that little red live button is there, that means you're live with me right now, and drop the word live down below. If that little red live button is not there, that means you're watching on the replay, which is totally fine. Just drop I miss you below and follow along as if you were here. Chicken noodle soup. Ooh, I haven't made chicken noodle soup in a while. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit different today than normal, obviously, right? Because I'm not cooking anything. But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what I do, why I'm here, how I got here, that kind of thing. Because a lot of you guys don't know. So I have been a entrepreneur really like my whole life, one way or another. I always had a regular 9-to-5 and then some kind of side gig, so to speak. I was a single mom for a really long time. And so the fact that I needed to be able to take care of my kids meant that I worked a lot. And so I worked a lot. And so 4 years ago, I started, actually it's been almost 6 years ago now, I started with a company that I honestly thought that was going to be it. I was going to be there for the rest of my life. I loved it. It was like a mile away from my house and all the things. You broke it. And then 4 years after I'd been there for 4 years, literally my 4-year anniversary, I decided to go on vacation. And I went on vacation for 10 days. Like 5 days into it, I got an email that said that I was locked out of my email for work. And I asked for the new password, and they said, actually, you don't have a job when you come back. So that's how I ended up here. That's where I've been now for almost it's been 2 years. I've been with the company now 2 years, exactly the 30th of October. So I started with this company literally because I just wanted free product. And then 4 months into it, I lost my regular 9-to-5 job, which was actually a godsend. So I'll tell you a little bit about that too. And I did this job full time. So my very first month when I lost my job, not only did I completely recuperate my salary that I had at my other job because I was a salaried employee, but I made more working from home than I did at the 9 to 5 that was literally sucking the heart out of me. So a lot of you guys know we have 5 kids, 4 boys and a girl. Our youngest is 4 now. He was 2 at the time. And I would drop him off at daycare in the morning, and they would literally have to peel him off my leg for me to be able to leave to go to work. He would be crying. I would be crying. I'd cry all the way to the office. I'd work at the office 9, 10 hours a day sometimes. I was still working when I'd come home, working from my phone. And it was just kind of like, it was literally sucking the heart out of me, so to speak. And so when I lost my job, it was like God's way of telling me that he had bigger plans, and I wasn't listening. Like, I was listening, and I knew that I needed to be out of that situation that I was in. I knew, and I had known for over a year, because my grandpa had died the year prior to that. And the day he died, the very next day, he died at like, I don't know, 2 or 3 in the afternoon, I think. And then, oh, okay. And then the very next day at like 10 o'clock in the morning, I got a text message from my manager that said, "You need to be at the office. We need you here." My grandpa, who raised me, who was my dad growing up until I was 5 and adopted, and even after that, he was still really my dad, had just died. Less than 24 hours later, you're telling me that I'm needed at my desk? Like, I worked for a real estate office, y'all. You're telling me that nobody else could do my job? Like, you can't give me time to grieve my grandpa? Like, it just blew me away. And so I knew from that point that I was no longer aligned with that company. But because I was scared, and because I didn't believe that I could own my own business and be successful at it, because I didn't know that I was worthy enough, because I didn't believe that I could lead a massive organization, because I didn't do it. I stayed in that job for another year. And when I went on vacation, God said, "Okay, you're done. Wake up." And so he slammed that door tight, and I was like, stepping out in faith on this one. Okay, let's go. So I started this business full time. I did not get another job, have not had a job, had a regular 9 to 5 since then. And it will be 2 years in March. It'll be 2 years, the 15th of March, that I haven't had a regular 9 to 5. And so,
yeah, instead it's 24 hours all day. Every day.
Children. Anyways, so where was I? So I started this full time, not quite 2 years ago, and I completely made all of the money. I totally matched my income that I had when I worked a salaried position. So, a year after that, a year after I became full-time, I earned my free paid for Lexus. So I drive a 2020 Lexus RX 350 now. And I have time freedom, right? I don't have to go to work and have Noah stripped off of me so that I can go and sit at a job that really is no consequence. I mean, you help people buy and sell real estate, but do you really help them change their lives? No, you don't. But with this, I get to. I get text messages all day long from people that are like, "Oh my gosh, I got into my gold jeans," or "Oh my gosh, I made enough money to buy Christmas presents. I made enough money to buy Thanksgiving dinner for a family in need," or whatever it is. And I'm like, that makes a difference. right? I feel that in my heart, where if I made somebody an extra $50,000 on their home sale, yeah, was that some of that was life-changing money, but it was just money, right? It was just finances. Like now I get to know when they get to be home with their kids, or when they get to fill their gas tanks, or when they can buy groceries and they're not on food stamps anymore. Like, this is no joke. I have a lady on our team, I have a couple of them actually, but one in particular messaged me last week or the week before, and she said, oh my God, they cut our food stamps. And I said, that's a good thing. And she goes, no, you don't understand. What am I going to do? How am I going to pay? How am I going to buy the food for everybody? You're going to run your business because you're successful, because you do the things I tell you to do and you're successful. It's a good thing. That's where that worthiness comes in. And so part of doing this business, part of being an online entrepreneur, part of building an online business is being your authentic self. Like, have that conversation with the people on the other side of the screen saying, hey, you know what? We're on food stamps. I'm not, but we're on food stamps, or we are struggling. We're behind on our house payment, or whatever that is, whatever your true authentic self is. Be real to that. Tell them what's going on. I mean, I made a post earlier this week, I think. What day is today? Wednesday? Maybe it was last week. I don't know. Today's Thursday. Today's Thursday. Oh, man. Anyway, I think it was earlier this week. Anyways, beside the point. So I made a post. I was like, I'm struggling. Right now is super, super heavy. Like, the entire universe seems to just be heavy, right? And I was really emotional, and I was struggling, and I was feeling some kind of way. And I told my audience that. I told my followers that. I said, hey, I don't know exactly what's going on. I just know I've got some stuff in my life that's going on, and I want you to know it's okay to not be okay. And I cannot tell you how many DMs I got from people going, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you shared that because I'm going through it. Well, duh. Everybody's going through it right now. So you are not alone. But you wouldn't know that if you are looking at my Facebook page or my Instagram or my TikTok or my YouTube channel. You wouldn't know that if I wasn't being my authentic self. You wouldn't be able to connect with me if I wasn't being authentic, right? So when you start an online presence, which a lot of you are because of the times we're in, I'm going to be three tips. The magic 3. You got a pen and paper? It's the magic 3 tips to build your following and to actually move your business forward, right? First one is be authentic. That's it. Be authentic. Tell your authentic story. If you haven't earned the free car, don't tell them you earned a free car. If you can't pay your entire month of bills with your check, then don't tell them you can pay your entire month of bills with your check. Tell your story. Maybe you work a full-time job and you're doing this on the side to maybe have a vacation fund, or maybe you're only doing it to make extra money for Christmas, or maybe you're doing it just, like I said, to make that check cover the entire month. Whatever it is for you, be authentic to that, right? So be authentic. Tell your story. That's actually tip number 2. Tell your story. Tell them how it was before you became what you are. Or if you're just starting, say, hey, I'm just super excited that I'm getting started, and this is why. Like for me, when I first started, I just wanted free ketones. I didn't need an income. I had a full-time 40-hour-a-week job. I didn't need more. until I needed more. I didn't need more until God slammed the door and said, no, this is really where I want you to be. This is the platform I want you on. This is the people I want you to talk to. So be authentic, tell your story, right? And find your people. That's your top 3. Be authentic, tell your story authentically, and find your people. Find the people that resonate with you. Find the people that know, like, and trust you because you're being your authentic self. Don't get in somebody's inbox and be like, hey girl, what's up? How are you? That's my voice when I do my, whatever. I can't tell you how many people I have never once had a conversation with. We are not even Facebook friends. And I get a message in my filtered message box. Hey girl, I just looked on your page and oh my gosh, I love your vibe and I think you'd be really great at what I'm doing. Obviously, you didn't look at my page because you would have known that I'm very, very much happy where I'm at and I'm very successful at what I do. And if you had looked at my page and you'd spent any time getting to actually know me, you would know what I do. You would know I love my team. You would know I drive a free Lexus. Right? But so many, especially MLMs, are taught to cold message. They're taught to make out a list of 150 to 200 people that you would invite to your wedding, and I want you to message every single one of them and say, hey, I just started this new opportunity. You want some information? Come on, man. There's better systems out there. Our team has so many systems, it's ridiculous. Like, we have a system strictly for onboarding. You join my team and you get a link and a password. That link and that password gets you started. And then you go so far through the training and then you send me a screenshot so that I can coach you through it, and I give you the next password. And then you go a little bit farther and get a little bit more training, and then you send me some screenshots, I coach you through it, and I give you the next password. If you're coachable, teachable, and what the heck? If you are, sorry, I was trying to figure out. Is that what you were doing? Coachable, leadable, and teachable, you're a champ already. You're going to be driving that free car pretty soon, like next year. Those are the kind of people I'm looking for. Like, I want those people on my team. Because I can teach you how to do it. I did it. I know what it takes. If you're scared, that's okay. I was too. If you are not a salesman, hallelujah, because I don't want somebody to sell me. I don't want you to sell me on a product. I want you to show me what I want out of my life, right?
Mom?
I don't want you to just sell something. I don't want this to be transactional. I want you to build a business, build a legacy, build relationships. I don't want you to sell something. I want you to build something. And I want to build with you. Does that make sense? Like this keeps falling, I must be moving my head too much because this keeps falling off my head. So many people get in my inbox and they're like, well, I don't know, I really kind of think I want to do this, but I don't have any sales experience. Great. You don't have to. You don't have to have a sales experience. I teach you how to do what we do. It's called attraction marketing for a reason. You attract your people. You don't sell them. You don't convince them. I'm going to show you what our team has. I'm going to show you what the product does. I'm going to show you how it all works. And I'm going to help you get out of your own way to get there. I know you may be scared. I know you may be, gosh, I just don't know. I am super scared and Christmas is coming and what if? I know, I was there. But what if I show you how to do it? What if you're successful? What if you make a dream board and get all of those dreams marked off next year? What do you have to lose? I don't know. I don't know what you have to lose. I didn't have anything to lose. The only thing I had to lose was my fear. I still carried it with me, but I just had to lose my fear and go for it. That's all you got to do. You got to trust me enough that I'm going to help you build your business. You have to trust me enough to know that I'm not just going to recruit you and then drop you like a hot rock. It doesn't do me any good to do that, by the way. So, if you guys love what I'm talking about, if it resonates with you, now is the perfect time to get started. We have promoter packs that are 40% off. We've got a starter kit that's $234. It's $1 to get started. It comes with 60 packets of our ketones. Our ketones look like this. These are exogenous ketones. They get you into ketosis in under an hour. You just mix them in your water. You literally open the packet, pour it in your water, give it a good shake, and drink it down. It puts you into ketosis in 59 minutes or less. Helps with mood, skin, energy, sleep, muscle preservation, mood, did I say that? Focus, fat loss. Helps with all of the things. We have an awesome, awesome team that has an amazing culture. We have trainings upon trainings upon trainings, systems on top of systems. And when we can finally all actually get back together in person, it's going to be amazing. But in the meantime, we're doing online trainings that are next level. Our last training that we did as an entire empire, we had like triple the amount of people that Tony Robbins had at his event. I mean, like, what? So, just so you're aware, we have awesome, awesome, awesome culture, team, success, all of the things. So you can get started with, there's 3 kits. You can get the one kit that has 60 ketones. It more than doubles your money back if you sell those in trials, and I can show you how to do that. So that kit's $234 and $1 to get the business started. You can get the MVP pack. There's 2 different MVP packs. So you can get the one with 200 servings of ketones. Now keep in mind that's 40% off. So 200 servings of ketones plus $1 to get started in the business. That is going to be $937. Or you can get both of the MVP kits because there's 2 different ones. One has 200 servings of ketones. The other one has a variety bundle. So it has cream, it has protein, it has unleashed ketones, which is 33 times more ketones in it. It has regular ketones, it has MCT oil, it has Mitoplex, and it has Signal Defense. All of that in one bundle. So you can do the $937 and get 200 servings of just ketones. You can do the $937 and get all of that variety, or you can get them together and you can do the 200 packs of ketones plus the variety bundle for $18.74 and $1 to get started in the business. So those 2 bigger ones, the $937 or the double, the $18.74, those ones get you rank 5 pay for an entire year. I know that means absolutely nothing to you right now, but what that means is you get paid a whole heck of a lot more in your first year than if you just bought the starter kit. It also gives you double direct bonuses for the first 14 days for anybody that you recruit, bring into the business with you. And you get, like I said, rank 5 pay for the first entire year. So huge, huge, huge opportunity for bonus, huge opportunity for incentives, huge opportunity to build or change your legacy. So I would love to be able to welcome you into the team, welcome you into the business. If that's for you, you can just drop biz below. I can tag you in some more information on how to get started. Otherwise, those are your 3 top business tips. Be authentic, tell your story, and find your people. All right, guys, happy Thursday. It is Thursday. I said Wednesday earlier. So happy Thursday. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hopping on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.